Famechon outreaches Harada by 2.5 inches. And this has got to be an advantage, particularly as it's coupled with what is an enormous speed of the champion. His jab, his left jab, his double jab, or even his triple jab, I'm certain will be to the fore right from the opening stanzas of the bout.
Jimmy Carruthers, I take it that you'd be quite happy with Pep's statements in our TV press conference that a knockdown blow is worth more than just an ordinary straight jab. In other words, the weight of the punch is an important factor. And you'll be judging the fight tonight the same as Pep will, the same as I will, and Jim Taylor on the 5-point system. The 5-point very quickly system is 5 points per round to the winner. If it's even, it's 5 points each. A close round goes 5 to the winner, 4 to the loser. Clearly won round 5-3. The bout's underway. Here's Jim Taylor.
Underway, and here's Harada bustling in as everybody has predicted he will, and I'm quite certain Famechon expected him to. Fighting Harada from Japan. On the right of your screen, Johnny Famechon made him miss. 2 lefts by Harada, missed clearly. A light jab, a love tap it actually was from Famechon, and this is the opening seconds of the first round. 2 minutes 36 seconds to go. Harada jabs, Famechon wasn't there. Harada's after Famechon, throwing out the left. Famechon comes back with a beautiful left jab to the face, a lovely left hook to the face by Famechon, and then he skips away again. Jabs out the left, Harada after him. First round in the World Featherweight Championship. And already the crowd has found voice. Harada in again. Shoulders, Famechon out of the way. Willie Pep gets in, brushes the gloves, and that's it. Back goes Harada again. Away slips Famechon in his faded shorts. And he's wearing them because he's won every bout that he's worn them in. Harada has got multicolored shorts. He's just ran into another jab from Famechon. Tries to go downstairs. Does Harada. Missed it again. Famechon on the ropes, but weaving and bobbing both ways. His ring craft. Oh, nice left hook to the face. A long looping left it was. And in close, Famechon just a little jab to the jaw. Jolted Harada's head back, but it wasn't a great deal of power. Good jab again to the head by Famechon. And the fighters clinch. Pep moves in and moves them away. Round 1 underway. 1:36 left to go. Left grip to the body tried by Harada. Famechon again. Oh, nice left and another left to the head. Famechon comes back with the left jab. They clinch again. Willie Pep, the referee, ex-champion of the world, breaks the boys once more. Counter, good left there from Harada, but Famechon made him miss with consummate ease. He's a tremendous ring evasionist as our world champion, Johnny Famechon. Nice right hook to the head there by Famechon. Harada's doing all the forcing of the fight. A left jab to the head by Famechon. He skips away again. A wild left tried by Harada. He wasn't there, and that's a champion. Once again, he was miles away when the left came. Harada and Famechon, fit as hands can make them, as the old saying goes, fit as Mallee bulls. Right to the body, and then a left tried, and Famechon had skipped away once more. Left jab, another jab. Two jabs there by Harada. Away goes Famechon. Comes back with the left, and both the boys miss with the left to the head. 44 seconds left in round 1. They haven't really had a look at each other. Famechon's trying to have the look, but Harada's not giving him much chance to settle. After Famechon again, Johnny moves away, tries a right. Harada skipped back on that occasion and made Famechon miss. Right to the body. Good countering left there by Famechon was a beauty, and he's wrestled into the ropes by Harada. A kidney punch there by Harada, and Pep breaks the boys once more. 22 seconds, 21 left in round 1 of the World Featherweight Champion bout at Sydney Stadium. Brought to you on Channel 9. In the neutral corner, wrestled, couple of jabs to the body, not much action, and Pep breaks them once more. This fellow's going to be in charge, Willie Pep, no doubt in the world about it. 5 seconds to go in the round. Opening round of the scheduled 15-round bout. 1 second to go, and here's a bell left to the face at the end of it.
Rightio, now let's have a look on the video disc, and we'll see some of these straight lefts and left hooks that are being exchanged by these two fighters. This slip to the canvas we'll have a look at on the video disc now. It's coming up on your screen. You'll see exactly what happens. We'll play it for you in slow motion. Now we have the video disc coming up. This is Johnny Famechon after the first round, and I had him a winner 5 points to 4. Did you see it that way, Jimmy Carruthers?
Yes, Ron.
Now here it is at normal speed, the slip in the first round, the only incident in the opening round of the fight. Now watch Harada, that's it. Harada's shoulder seemed to catch him. Pep comes in. Now let's slow it down, please, and we'll have a look at it again. Now let's take it back and we'll slow it down. You'll see the slip in the first round, the only real incident. And the second round's about to start, and we'll just have time to see this. See the way Harada more or less flicked him off balance, but nothing to it, and they come out for the second round. Back to Jim Taylor.
Well, the second round, it's three-quarters of the way across the ring was Harada. Oh, he went into a straight left from Famechon. A left took to the head by Famechon. Two lefts to the body by Harada. Famechon skips away and tried the left himself, and Harada got in close, and it was around the neck as far as Famechon was concerned. No blow was scored. No points can be scored from it. Harada forcing the pace again, left and the right, but he missed with both and tried another left and ripped to the body there by Famechon. And now Willie Pepe's going to have a busy job tonight if the opening rounds are any example. A good left and a countering left there from Famechon was the ripper, and the left from Harada is working overtime. Famechon's making his miss. Oh, ripping to the body and hitting pretty well there with three in a row was Famechon. Harada, Harada and Famechon took them well. They wrestled back towards the neutral corner. Willie Peps had to step in once more. Good left and a countering left, but a good right and a left by Harada. Famechon's going to have his work cut out from this Japanese terror tonight, because he's really working and walking after Famechon. Famechon doesn't look as sharp as I've seen him go. Ooh, a good right, a beautiful right by Harada. Be the compulsory 8. Famechon will get up. It didn't knock him completely down, but it was a beautiful right. The Japanese trainers are calling Harada in. Look at him run after Famechon. He'll have to run, and another right to the head. Famechon came back with a left to the head. The second round, a minute 45 left in it, and this has already got the earmarks of a really tremendous, another right to the head. Harada's opening up a tremendous point lead in this round with that right to the head. That's three beauties that he scored. Famechon took them all well, even the one that sent him halfway down to the canvas. Harada after him. Famechon on the back move, waiting a chance. A rip to the body by Harada, and the Japanese champion is doing exceptionally well. A right and a left to the head by Harada. Famechon guarded up, but too late. A low, lovely left to the head by Famechon, but that didn't have the power behind it that Harada's rights have had. Famechon skips away. Harada still forcing the pace. Oh, Famo went the big right hand there and it missed. Going for the body with rips and hooks is Harada. Not many of them scored as Famechon guarded up well. Famechon on the back move. A right to the body and left. The left hook there coming back from Famechon was a good punch. Harada took it well. It didn't even notice it. Just like the fly brushing off the face. A good rip to the body there by Harada. And Famechon slipped in the sawdust in the corner of the ring. 47 seconds to go in the second round of the bout. Now it's a wrestle to the canvas, and Harada's in a bit of front and double. Harada is really forcing the pace. Famechon moves away. Harada's hurt him 3 or 4 times with the right hand. Tried, and Famechon made him miss with the left and the right hook then. But Harada, not to be deterred, comes in again. They're in the neutral corner, and Pep's in again. His work's cut out. These boys are really turning it on, particularly fighting Harada, and he's taking the points in this round without a shadow of a doubt. A left and another left. Famechon weaves, and Harada waits to pick his punch. The mark of a champion. He doesn't waste any punches if he can possibly avoid it. Tried the right, Famechon made him miss, and in turn Famechon missed with a wild right to the head. 7 seconds to go in round 2 of the scheduled 15-round World Championship bout. Away they move. Here comes Harada in again at the end of round 2.
Rightio, now let's go back to the second round. 1 minute 56 into the second round, and on the video disc let's have a look at it in ordinary speed to see if it was a knockdown or a slip. Famechon, when he got up, tried to make out that it was a slip. Here it is at ordinary speed coming up. Watch Harada. Harada in the white boots, Famechon in the black boots. There is a nice right. That was no slip. A good right hand punch over the top. Now we'll have a look at it on the video disc, and you'll see it in slow motion. You can analyse this punch. Here it is. Now watch. It's no slip. It's definitely a knockdown punch. Here we go. Now, here it is. There's the boot over the top, and down goes Famechon. And 1 minute 56 into the second round, and it was definitely a knockdown, not a slip. A right hand over the top. Jimmy Carruthers, how did you see that round?
Well, I saw that round 5 to Harada, 3 points to Famechon.
Rightio, after Famechon winning the opening round 5-4, we have Harada winning the second round 5-3. That puts Harada 1 point in front. They're coming out for the third round. Here's Jim Taylor.
Third round underway. Harada going to force the pace again. He's got to. He's even up according to our 2 experts on the scorecard. He's 1 ahead. Famechon on the back move. I've got Harada 2 points ahead. I gave the first round even. A clinch in centre ring. No action at the moment. Famechon trying to tie Harada up, and as well he might need to, because Harada in his gym work has not had the... Oh, this hit right over the top again. A beautiful right cross. He tried it from too far back, but he's after Famechon again, and Famechon is taking plenty with that right hook. Another right to the head there by Famechon. By Harada. Famechon in trouble as that right is taking its toll. A long right cross there, connected, and Famechon's moving away. The right of Harada is really punishing the Australian and the world banner featherweight champion. In comes Harada again. A jab and another jab then from Famechon. He's skipping away, but the power of the punching isn't there in comparison to what Harada's been giving Johnny Famechon. A nice straight lift to the jaw by Famechon was a good punch, and it jolted Harada's head back. Round 3. Famechon waiting the chance. Left jab just touched Harada. Not much in that one at all. Left from both the boys, but Famechon's found it marked. Rip to the body, a good rip to the body there by Harada. Famechon tried the left hook, and Harada made it miss, comes in, tries to rip to the body, and wasn't allowed to score because Famechon tied him up, and Pep comes in and breaks the boys. 1:32 left in round 3. Wild left tried by Harada. Harada having trouble nailing him except with that right hand. Famechon showed a weakness for the right hook and the right cross tonight. And Harada certainly worked on that weakness. 1:18 to go in round 3. Double jab tried by Famechon. There's the first really authoritative jab he's tried all night. A good left jab by Famechon. A triple jab tried by Harada, and a left to the body by Famechon scored, and all the jabs from Harada missed. A left to the face by Famechon. A right tried by Harada, and Famechon made it miss and skips right away. He's using every center of the ring. No worries in the world. A good left jab to the head there by Famechon. That's Famo as we know him. Left hand getting on target. Not very crisp early, but it's starting to find its mark a little bit more now, as Harada has forced the pace right from the word go. And oh, are they fit? They're fit athletes, these two fellas. Make no mistake at all. Good left tried by Harada, left hook, but Famechon guarded up. A nice right, left and a right by Famechon with good punches. The crowd applauds them, but they still weren't as good, you can take my word for it, as any of the rights that have been scored by Harada. His right cross, his right hook has been tremendously effective, but Famechon's proved that he can take a punch and take it pretty well. 23 seconds left in round 3. A left to the face there by Harada. Famechon moves away again, using all the ring. Pep going to have his work cut out. The boys, when they're clinching, they're not doing a great deal. There's that right tried by Harada again. Famechon weaves to the left and ducks away to the right. Famechon on the ropes most of the time. Harada left and right to the head. Famechon in a little bit of trouble. This fella's after him like a tiger. End of round 3.
With me at ringside is Jimmy Carruthers, the former bantamweight champion of the world. Jimmy, that is the 3rd round, and this is at a crucial stage, this fight. How do you see it?
Well, I gave that round also to Harada. I thought his aggression won that by far.
Round 4 underway. Harada's speed has surprised me. It surprised everybody here, including Johnny Famechon, I think. He's been much faster than he has been in his gym work, according to all reports from Sydney. Famechon on the back moves. Feinted with the left. Both boys feint with the left. Famechon has been trying to counter, and the speed of Harada hasn't given him much chance to counter. He's been as fast as Famo. There's Famo's famous left jab, a double jab, coming into action then. 2:31 of round 4, and Harada ahead on points, according to Jimmy Carruthers, ex-bantamweight champion of the world, 3 points. A beautiful countering left to the head. It jolted Harada's head back. And Harada, not undaunted, goes in after Famechon again. The champion moving away is... this is the way that he normally fights. His fights on the defensive, waiting the counter, and he's got a fella that's playing right into his hands, but at the moment, Famechon hasn't been able to do enough to warrant title of champion in the world. The way the fight's going at the moment, Harada well on top. Harada in after again. 2 left to the head again by Famechon, and the left is starting to fire a little bit better than it did earlier. Right tried to the head again by Harada. Famechon makes a miss as he tries to rip to the body. The rips and hooks were there, but Famechon wasn't. Famechon away again. He's elusive on the ropes. He's using the full ring. He jabs out the left as he's moving away. Another left to the head by Famechon. Now that's starting to find its mark. I'm just wondering whether Harada's throwing everything into the first 3 rounds to try and unsettle Famechon, and whether the early burst is starting to take its toll. Another left by Famechon. It's finding its mark a lot more than it was in the first 3 rounds. Harada moves in again. 2 rights to the head in the clinch by Famechon, and Willie Pep moves in to break the boys once more. Harada in multicoloured trunks. In faded blue trunks is Johnny Famechon, the world featherweight champion. In a bit of flop and bubble there as Harada let him have left to the head and right to the head. Whipping into the body, Pep walks in, and I'd reckon Willie Pep would have Harada, the challenger, ahead on points at this stage, because he intimated that he likes the hard puncher. Famechon moves away, rips to the body. makes Harada miss. Harada after him again. FH on his trunks. Johnny Famechon's just got plated blue trunks. Back in the center ring. Famechon's using every inch of the ring. The double jab. He connected with the first and missed with the second. He tried it again and connected, and then tried it again and connected. His famous left for 2 left jabs to the face by Harada. Even that score up, and Pep's in again. He's going to have his work cut out tonight, as Harada is a bustling type of fighter. Famechon jabs out the left, just touched. Love him. It's noticeable to me that Harada is fighting now a little bit slower than he was in the first 3 rounds. He's fighting in bursts. The first 3 rounds, he was all over Famechon like a rash. Famechon skips away. He's superbly fit. In fact, both of the boys are. Famechon was made to miss with his jab. Famechon tried a right to the body. Famechon has not used many rights, and he hasn't connected with half the number that Harada had. Pep breaks him, steps him well apart, and he's refereeing very well. He's in control. Famechon's not. As Harada's in after him, he's got him into the corner, and that's the end of round 4.
Well, that was Famechon's best round to date. He's got this straight left working now, and Jimmy, I'd say that Famechon is starting to strike his pace now.
He may be, Ron, but I'm inclined to lean towards the aggression there. Famechon may have taken a lot on the arms there, but I still didn't think that he was countering.
Rightio, well, here it is, the last 30 seconds of the round, and Jimmy, let's have a look at this together. What do you think? There's Famechon poking out that straight left. We're seeing the last 30 seconds of the 4th round, and I'm inclined, with all respect, Jimmy, to disagree with you slightly there. I gave that round to Famechon 5-4. I thought his straight left won it for him. Now, this is the punch I'm talking about. That didn't land then, it's a little bit short. So I thought Famechon's straight lefts are starting to go a bit better here. And Harada's starting to miss more.
I think Harada, in that round towards the end, showed a bit of physical tiredness by the expression on the face.
Well, here we are, coming up to the 5th round. Here's Jim Taylor.
5th round underway. I'd mentioned in the 4th round that I thought Harada was tiring. It's interesting to hear Jimmy Carruthers, ex-bantamweight champion of the world, agree. Famechon wasn't puffing at all back in his corner. Harada was. Nice right hook to the jaw by Famechon. That's his best punch to date in the fight. Fighting Harada goes mad, comes in left and right to the head. Famechon skips away. Another nice right and 2 rips to the body by Harada. And he's opened up round 5 at a bat that makes us belie our words that he was starting to tire a bit. The fighting machine from Japan, a Japanese hero, fighting Harada, moves in on the world champion, Famechon. Famechon skips away once more, tries the left and gets a right to the head for his trouble. Willie Pep got his job cut out to break them then. Neither of the boys wanted to break. The left jabs out and the left and the right to the head by Harada. Famechon on the back move. Harada goes downstairs. Scored with the first one. 2 love taps to the side of the head by Famechon, and Pep works in again. He's earning his money as Willie Pep. Oh, nice left to the face by Famechon. That's one of the few that he's landed in this round. The opening stanza of the round, it's Harada for mine, and I'm sure for most of the people watching the fight. 1:51 to go, 1 minute 50 seconds in round 5 of the World Championship bout for the featherweight title. A scheduled 15-rounder. Double jab from Famechon. Brought a little bit of claret out of the left nostril of Harada, but it hasn't perturbed him at all. He's still in after the champion. Boxing Famo, said the crowd. Well, he's been trying to do it, and Harada certainly not giving him much chance. Oh, bit of shouldering there by the champion. Professionalism at its best or worst, whichever way you like to talk about it. The left and the left again by Famechon. That's his trademark, the double jab. That's a lovely left hook to the head by Famechon as Harada comes back with a right to the head and then a left and a right to the body from Harada. Famechon moves away again. Harada's got him up in his own corner. The right hook to the head there by Harada. Famechon took it well, came back with a left to the body and then skips away. Left and a right to the head. Famechon made another right to the head miss. A left and a right again, and Famechon comes in. He's not knocked down, don't worry about it. He was forced down by the bull rush tactics of Johnny Famechon. Ambrose Palmer is not saying, get over to your corner, Johnny, get over. It's not an 8 count for mine, but Willie Pep's brought it on. That's even it up, but we'll look at that in replay in slow motion on the video disc. It was a rush to the floor. It wasn't a knockdown. A left jab and another jab by Famechon. The crowd comes to its feet. It's an Australian crowd, as it was a Japanese crowd when Lionel Rose won the bantamweight title from Harada. An uppercut tried by Famechon. Harada at that stage seemed nonplussed. Moving in after Famechon again. A left hook to the head of Harada by Famo was a good punch, a beauty. 12 seconds to go in round 5. And the crowds come to life as Famechon's starting to come back. Famechon a left and another left. Harada waiting for the opportunity to throw the right. Another left to the head by Famechon. And I tell you what, they're not like that. And at the bow at the end of round 5, he was there again.
Let's pick it up on the video disc. With me at ringside is Jimmy Carruthers, and we'll see the knockdown in the 5th round, and that was a great round for Famechon, and Harada is definitely starting to tire. Now here we are on the video disc, and watch it, you'll see the knockdown again, and there's no mistake. There's a good punch from Harada that caught Famechon, and Harada's boring in all the time, but you're going to see Famechon land a good right over the top in a moment that did set Harada down. There's a left hook, and that was the left hook that did the trouble, not the right. It was a good left hook. There's a mix-up of fighters, and Pep rightly sends Harada to his corner, and he gives him the compulsory 8 count. Let's see it again in slow motion. It was definitely a good left hook from Famechon that put Harada down. Here it is coming up on your screen. Harada comes in, but he's open as the heads. See that left hook from Famechon? And the little Japanese boy is on his way to the canvas. He's going down. He's off balance. And Famechon comes in, and down goes Harada. There it is. It's a left hook that sent him down, and we're back live, and here's Jim Taylor.
I can't agree, Ron Casey. I'm sorry. I still reckon it was a rush. He was on balance again. But still, that's the way we see it, and that's what even slow motion can do for you. You can still see it differently. But it's a talking point, and it's a beaut talking point, because that's even the knockdowns down. The compulsory count has been called on both the boys. A low punch there from Harada as he moved in, but didn't phase Famechon at all. Lefts and rights to the bodies, all taken on the forearms of Famechon. Didn't affect him one bit. Oh, beautiful countering left to the head by Famo. Over the top of the right from Famechon as he threw it to the body. A right cross tried by Famechon. It wasn't a bad one, just taken partly on the shoulder by Harada. Harada definitely is tiring, or else Famechon's starting to get a little bit of crispness in his work that wasn't there before. Harada after Famechon. Famechon moving away. That's been the pattern of the fight right from the word go. A jab tried by Famechon. He pulled it halfway. A jab to the head there by Harada. Just touched Famechon. He was skipping away. Moves the other way. A left to the head caught him as Harada bored in once more. The Japanese has got to be winning all the points for aggression. He falls in again in the neutral corner. Not much action. Wild swings by both the boys as they're too close to do any damage. Willie Pep, the referee, well in command. Harada bores in and cut the right on the beautiful jab to the head there by Famo. Harada, I've got 1 point ahead. Jimmy Carruthers has got him 2 points ahead. Downstairs went Famechon. It wasn't a well-placed punch. Oh, beautiful left as Harada moved in. He ran into the left. He's starting to eat that left of Famechon's, which has been his biggest point scorer in every fight that he's had. Harada moving in again. Famechon waiting the chance. A double jab tried by Harada. I don't know whether he's been watching the champion, but he's pulled off that double jab quite a few times, but it's hardly scored with it. 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go in round 6 of the championship bout for the featherweight championship of the world. Oh, beautiful right cross by Harada. Famechon fights back hard. He clinches and tries a short jab to the head, and it jolted Harada back. Back under the ropes they go, and Pep's in once more to break the boys. Famechon certainly doesn't seem phased, and yet he's taken some decent right hands to the head from Harada. Hooks and crosses. Nice jab by Famechon. Another one by Famechon. He jabs and skips away. Jabs and skips away. There's a double jab. To the applause of the crowd at the festival hall. A right to the head by Harada. A couple of rabbit punches there by Famechon with one scoring points. Oh, on the break. One came from each of them. And Willie Pep said, now cut it out, boys. This is not the way to go. It's a world champion fight, however. A right to the body by Harada, a left to the head by Famechon. They clinch once more. Kidney punches from both the boys here. Round 6 well underway. 15 seconds left to go in round 6. And what's been a tremendous fight here at the Sydney Festival Hall. A left and another left to the head by Famechon. And a right and another right, but they weren't hurtful punches by Famo. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. And Famechon makes Harada miss, and he's through plenty of leather. End of round 6.
There's Famechon going back to his corner, and how did you see that round, Jimmy Carruthers? How did you score it?
I gave that to Famechon.
Well, I've got Famechon ahead by 2 points at this stage. How do you score it?
Well, that would make it even fight up to now, but I think Harada is tiring.
Let's go back to 1 minute 25 seconds of the 6th round, and we'll see Famechon going at full bore. This is 1 minute 25 seconds. Normal speed we've got this at. This is the video disc replay halfway through the 6th round. Now, watch Famechon poke out that straight left. This is the punch that is scoring points for Famechon. There's no doubt about that. And a lot of these blows when Harada rushes in are simply not landing. See that nice left hook? The ping left hook from Famechon caught Harada as he's coming in. and Harada is definitely starting to tire. It's quite obvious that Harada is starting to feel the pace. We've got the 7th round coming up. How do you see the fight shaping, Jimmy?
I've got an even fight with at the present stage with a Harada starting to tire, and as you say, that little inside left hook is causing the damage.
Rightio, we're back live at Sydney Stadium. Here's Jim Taylor.
Round 7, and this has been a tremendous title fight. Believe you me, everybody here tonight has enjoyed it thoroughly, and I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Two worthy contenders, the champion and the contender, fighting Harada, who's as game as Ned Kelly ever was. Left to the head from Harada. There's the answer from Famechon. Famechon waiting the chance. Double jab, nothing in it. There was plenty in that one, and there's plenty in that one as Harada tried 2 jabs to the head and Famechon made him miss. It's noticeable to me that Famechon is as fit as when he started. He jabs and jabs again, and Harada is starting to blow. Maybe the pace that Harada has been forcing this fight at has started to tell on him. Jim Carruthers seems to think he's tiring. We all do. We thought that from the start of round 4. But he started to blow in round 7, and he hasn't done that before. There's a little bit of a mark on Harada's right eye. It's more of a graze than a cut at this stage. It's in between the bridge and nose. A beautiful left to the head by Famechon, and his left is starting to do the damage, and that's been his World Championship weapon, that left. As has been his speed around the ring. A jab underneath the heart by Harada. Famechon moves both ways in the ring. Harada caught him there, tried to right and another right, but Famechon was on the back moves. He took it, counters with the left over the top of the right thrown by Harada. Famechon moves away, right glove up to counter the left. It's a right that's been his biggest worry, however, and in the neutral corner they break as Willie Pep moves in to separate the boys once again. Harada, a worthy challenger for Johnny Famechon. No worry in the world about this one. It's his hardest fight that he's had for many a long day.
That's a bad sign when he starts to swing like that.
Harada is definitely tiring, Ron. I don't think there's a shadow of doubt about it. He's still got a damaging right hand, as we saw early in the bout, but he's going to lack, I feel, the fitness and the pace to keep up with the champion. But still, you never know with a fighter of Harada's ability. Back in the centre ring, 55 seconds to go in round 7. We're nearly at the halfway mark. In fact, we're over it. The scheduled 15-rounder. They clinch once again. In comes Pep. Makes them. Harada's definitely tiring. Famechon seems as fit as he ever was. Missed with the first jab, scored with the second. Harada now going for the body a lot more than he was early in the bout. Pep moves in once more. They move away. 2 jabs by Harada. Left hook by Harada. Scored it and found its mark. Famechon in with a short jolt to the head. 25 seconds to go in round 7. Harada throws a long right. It's scored. So did the countering jab from Famechon. They clinch once more. And Harada's holding Famechon up. Step back, said Willie Pep. 11 seconds to go. A jab from Famechon from a long way up. Another one tried just over the top of Harada's glove. Harada hasn't got the pace that he had early, and he's not really going after Famechon with the authority that he did. A beautiful comeback by Famechon at the end of round 7.
Well, if anyone's not going to see this fight out, it'll be Harada. Famechon could win inside the distance.
Well, I doubt whether he's got the punch to do that. He's cut the opponents to pieces rather than knock a good left and right hand by Harada. That minute rest has done him the world of good at the opening stands of round 8. The left and the right to the head by Harada were good punches. Famechon moved back to his own corner, and now he's away again. Throws out the left hand as he's trying to unbalance Harada. Harada does likewise. Famechon skips away. Harada tries to go downstairs. Famechon was still there. Keep him up, said Pep. Oh, nice left to the face of Harada. And Harada moves in left and right. Famechon was in a bit of froth and bubble then, but got out of it cleverly because he's one of the best boys in the business for body weaving and head movement. Harada, he's caught him with that right hand again. He stopped throwing it for 2 or 3 rounds, and now he's after it again. He went downstairs, now he's transferred it back to the head, and he's getting the result that he got in the first 3 rounds. Harada forcing the fight. Famechon on the back move, waiting a chance to counter, tried the uppercut, it didn't connect, which was probably a good thing because there was plenty of power into a low blow there by Harada. It was quite low on the break, and the crowd didn't appreciate it. Harada throws out the glove to signify to Famo he didn't mean it, and they're back into it again in the neutral corner. They're clinching, and Pep's going to have to move in and break them once more. He breaks them pretty well. There was some concern as to whether he would break them as far as the tight as Australian referees do, but he moved well in a beautiful left to the head there by Famechon. Harada forcing the fight once more. He's come back in the 8th round, but he never scored with any damaging blow in that encounter, and Famechon took them all on the side of the body or around the back of the body. Harada in after him again. He's gone downstairs and he's forgot about the right cross, which has been his successful punch in the fight to date. He's gone body mad. He's throwing them all downstairs unless he's trying to suck him for the opening for the right cross to follow, but he hasn't put a combination together. Beautiful short right to the head by Famechon. That's his best punch of the fight for mine right for now. Harada comes in after him. Famechon makes him miss with consummate ease. Harada's right eye seems to be closing. There's a little mouse underneath it. The left is trying to has found its mark that often. The right eye is closing. Not badly, but it's definitely a mouse under the eye, countering right to the head by Harada. Wasn't a bad punch, although Famechon was back moving as he received it. Harada in after Famechon again. Famechon makes him miss. And this is one of Famo's hardest fights that he's had in his career of over 60 fights. This is his 62nd fight, and he's only lost 4 of them. And the way he's going, he's not going to lose this one. A short uppercut, which jolted Harada's head back. He's a tough boy, this fighting Harada from Japan. Make no mistake. 14 seconds to go in round 8. The fight's more than halfway over. Jab and a jab again by Famo. And he tries it again and scores once more. Harada seems to be nonplussed by it as he bores in, rather the bull rush tactics, the fighting Harada at the end of round 8.
Rightio, let's go back to what Jim Taylor called the best punch of the fight so far. It was a beautiful right hand, his normal speed, and it's a beautiful right hand by Famechon. Famechon's in the dark boots, Harada in the white. Now watch it, it's a beautiful right hand. Oh, what a nice punch. Nice right. Let's go back and have a look at it now in slow motion. You didn't quite appreciate it. It went by so quickly, but it was a beautifully timed punch. Now, here it is in slow motion. You can pick it up. See that? See the way it jolted Harada's head back? Jimmy, I think it was a good punch and beautifully timed. And in slow motion, we can show you just how wonderful Famechon's reflexes are and how his ability. There it is landing again. A good punch, Jim.
It was a good executed punch, but I still think it was an even round with aggression. And it was only a real hard one.
Here's the 9th round, Jim Taylor.
Well, Harada seems to recover pretty well with that minute's rest. He was 3/4 of the way across the ring before Famechon had hardly got off his stool. Jab and a jab again by Famechon. Didn't find them out. Harada still forcing the paces. Jimmy Carruthers has said aggression is the hallmark of Harada, and there's no doubt about that. Famechon's fought a good fight. No worries at all, because he's countered and he's taken some good punches, and he's come back and jabbed and hooked and ripped, and he's thrown every punch in the book when the occasion has arose. Oh, nice right to the head there by Harada. It was taken partly on the shoulder by Famechon. 2 left jabs to the head by Harada, and Famechon rips to the body. Bully Pep's earning his money. He's had to break him quite a bit, and I think not being able to speak the language, a good countering left to the jolt of the jaw by Famechon. He brought another one off, and that left has really taken its toll. Kidney punch is almost there by fighting Harada. Famechon's left, as always, has been the great point scorer for him. Tries it again, the double jab. It's a hallmark of Famechon. The double jab king, the double jab champ. Wild left tried by Harada. Famechon was moving away. Jab and a jab again. Harada tries it. A right, an outside right tried by Famechon, and it scored only to the ear of Harada. Harada's definitely tiring. It was noticeable in the break between round 8 and 9 that Harada was flexing his legs, throwing them out, which means that the rubber feeling is starting to get there. Although you mightn't think it as he bores in after Famechon now and gets him on the ropes. 1:23 seconds left in round 9. Famechon really throws a right, but he can throw them and throw them hard. Hey, the strength of Harada was very well shown there as he just pulled Famechon back to the ropes right-handed. Whipped to the body by Harada. Wasn't a bad punch. Famechon ties him up. A short jolt to the side of the head by Famechon, and Pep's moving in again. Willie Pep about 2 stone over his best fighting weight. Oh, good right by Harada. Famechon took it well and moved away, tried to rip to the body as he slipped inside the lead, and couldn't do much about it. Break it up, break, said Willie Pep. Short uppercut tried by Famechon. Neither of the boys got any successful punches in that encounter. Break again. Comes from Willie Pep, the referee. Famo skips away. His evasiveness is beautiful to watch, and look at that for a classical example of how good it is. Harada, oh, beautiful jab and left straight to the point of the jaw from Famechon, and it rocked Harada. It was a beautiful left. 10 seconds to go in round 9. The world featherweight champion bout coming from Festival Hall in Sydney. Jab and jab again goes that left. End of round 9, a pretty good round.
Well, there's Johnny Famechon going back to his corner, and Famechon, by my card, is a clear leader at this stage. Jimmy Carruthers, how do you see it? There's the puffing Harada in his corner.
I've got Famechon, what does that make it? I would, well, he's the leader, whether it's...
Well, while Jimmy's making up his card, we'll just have a look at the last 30 seconds of that round. You see some of those good punches, the good straight left that Famechon was able to land. Now, this is Famechon in the dark shoes, the white shorts, the white shoes, is fighting Harada. Jimmy, how did you see that round?
Sorry, a bit slow, Ron. I've got, that was Famechon's round again. Harada with aggression, but still and all, he wasn't landing and so much, and Johnny done some very nice evasive action with countering. I've got Famechon 2 points in front at the present stage.
Rightio, the seconds are out of the ring and our video disc has stopped, and we're waiting for the 10th round to come up now, and back to Jim Taylor.
Thanks, Ron. This has been a wonderful fight. Oh, left and right to the head by Harada. That minute's rest, he recuperates so quickly. But he's starting to tire early in the rounds, much earlier than he was, say, in the 5th, 6th and 7th round. Left the body and left again, and a wild right tried by Harada. Famechon moves away, waiting for his chance to counter. He's been countering with the left. Got that right cross again, and there it is again. A right hook to the head by Harada. Not much authority in that one, though. But the right hook, I don't know why he stopped using it for 2 or 3 rounds. He went downstairs, and a nice left to the head by Harada. Famechon pokes out his left, and Harada runs into it. A jab and a left hook to the head by Famechon was a good punch, and Harada wrestles with him, and Willie Pep moves in to break the boys once more. Left to the head by Famechon as he skips away, waiting the chance. Famechon uses very few combinations of left, straight left or left hook and a right cross, whereas Harada is more copybook in his combinations. Good left hook to the head there by Famechon as Harada was unbalanced. Famo moves away. Harada trying to pick him off, and that's the hardest thing in the world to do. It's like finding the proverbial needle. Minute 40 seconds, or minute 43 seconds left in round 10. Famechon skipping away. The left pokes out, and Harada hits him with the right to the tummy. This has been one of the hardest fights that Johnny Famechon has ever had, I think, because Harada has poured the pressure on right from the word go. Beautiful left jab to the head by Famechon. The atmosphere at Sydney Stadium is tremendous. And there's many Melbourne sportsmen up here. Left and left again to the head by Famechon. They were lightning fast punches. A right tried by Harada. Famechon moves away, makes him miss, and makes him look as though he's a rank amateur, and he's anything but. He's a double world champion in the flyweight and the bantamweight division, and now he's fighting for the world featherweight title. So that makes Famo, I don't know, well, you name it, the Scarlet Pimpernel will do for me. 47 seconds left to go in the round. Oh, a lovely right, a clubbing right, though. It wasn't with the outside of the goal. Another right by Harada was a good punch, but Famechon took it very, very well. Moves away. Comes back with a left to the head. Harada tries to go for the body, and Famechon moves away again. That right cross has been the best punch Harada's been able to score with in the fight, and for 3 or 4 rounds he just gave it away and went downstairs and tried to rip to the body. Don't know whether it was on instructions or not, but if it was, it seemed ill-advised at the time, and I think this round has proved it once more. This has been Harada's round. Good left by Famechon. Another left by Famechon. Oh, there's a right again. Famechon comes back, jab, jab, jab. 3 beautiful jabs, and then receives the left back from Harada. Round 10 ends, and a good round that was for Harada.
Right, let's have a look at the last 10 seconds of that round and see this tremendous right hand that Harada... There it is. What a good punch. Let's take that back and have a look at it again, because that's one of Harada's best punches for the last 3 rounds. Now, slow it down now. Here we go. Quick, we've got to do it quickly because the round is coming up. Here's Harada's good right hand. Speed it up a bit. Now, here's the right coming over. Back live.
Back live it is, and Harada three-quarters of the way across the ring again as the bell sounds. It's round 11. The fight's two-thirds over. Jimmy Carruthers has got Famechon 2 points ahead. So have I. But Harada has made a comeback in the last two rounds. He seemed to tire. I don't know whether he had a breather or not, but he certainly made a comeback in the last two rounds, and the last round was a good round for him. The right tried again by there it was again. I said it earlier, I'll say it again, like he should have not given it away. It's been a tremendous scorer for him, and it's shown a weakness in Famo's kit. Here it is again. A jab and a jab from Harada and a countering jab from Famechon. Famo haven't seemed as speedy as he often has. Kidney punches by Harada there. I think he might get a bit of a chat from Willie Pep. No, he pats the boys and moves them away again. Harada went and feinted the right, left and the right to the head by Harada. He's really come back well. 2 minutes to go. Famechon comes back with a left jab. Harada still boring in. He's not giving the champion time to settle. Left and a left, but Famechon comes back with a left hook to the head. They wrestle once more. Famo looks to his corner for instructions. I think he could be a worried champion at this stage of the bout. A left and another left by Famechon with good punches. At this stage of the bout, I'd say that Famechon's no certainty to get the nod from referee Willie Pep, going on his statement that he likes the hard punches better than the light of the... Beautiful punch. And that was a knocker, no worry. No count.
About the 8 count.
No count.
About the 8 count.
I can't work that one out. I still can't work it out. Harada's gone in for the kill. Famechon's in trouble. Palmer say to Famo, get away, don't party, move away. Another right to the head. That's been the damaging punch from Harada. A wild swing from Harada. Palmer has nearly gone berserk in his corner. He's telling Famechon to move away. A right from Famechon was a good punch. But believe you me, that right from Harada, and I can't understand why there was no count at all. There was no slip. It was a dead set knockdown. 40 seconds to go in round 11. Harada in for the kill. Famechon fighting for time, and he's a worried world champion at this stage. Famo's got a chance to let the right in the head. The crowd goes berserk. Harada seemed to be nonplussed. I don't know what it was, whether he slipped or was dazed or what it was, but it didn't help him one bit. But Famechon hit him with the left and the right to the head. But this has been Harada's round. Make no mistake. It's got to be an even Steven bout on no scorecard with 4 rounds coming up. A wild right tried by Harada. He's gone mad with the right. 7 seconds to go in round 11. And what a round this has been. A turn up for the books could be on the way. Famechon tries a short jolt to the head. They end at round 11.
Right, now let's have a look on the video disc and you'll see some gross inefficiency by the referee of tonight's fight. No compulsory 8 count. Here it is in normal speed. We'll see the knockdown punch. Watch it. Here's Harada coming up now. And watch Famechon. Now, we've got to watch this because if it is a slip, well, then there's no 8 count. But if it wasn't a slip, it was a dead-set knockdown punch. And why Pep didn't apply the compulsory 8 count, why he didn't apply the compulsory 8 count, look at him wasting time here. Here it is on the video disc. Have a look at it again. And Willie Pep has made a major blunder here tonight by not giving Famechon the compulsory 8 count. Here's the punch coming over. There's the punch that did the damage. Look at Famechon's head. It's almost as though it was going off his shoulders. Famechon's going down. Now watch Pep come over. Speed it up to normal speed again, please. Now Pep's going to come over, and watch. Famechon's down. They should have started to count at that point and picked the time up from the timekeeper. Instead, Willie Pep came over, talked to Famechon, wiped his gloves, and didn't apply any compulsory 8 count to give Famechon time to recover. Now back to Jim Taylor.
Well, I don't know why either, Ron. I said the comment at the time was a dead set knockdown, a good left to the head by Famechon. And there's no certainty. I've scored them level pegging. How you got it, Jimmy Carruthers?
I've got Famechon 1 up at the present stage.
And I've got Famechon 1 up too, Jim.
Well, I'm the odd man out here, but I've got it level pegging, and there's 4 rounds to go in the bout. It's anybody's bout. No worries in the wide world about that. Johnny Famechon is a defending champion. He's up against a very worthy challenger in the Japanese Tiger fighting Harada. Jab to the head by Famechon. A right cross to the head by Famechon. A left jab to the head by Famechon. He's starting to fight like we know he can. Harada's got him worried, though he's opened up a weakness. 2 jabs to the head by Famechon. Another jab. It didn't find its mark. 2 jabs poked out. A right to the body and a left grip to the head from Harada. Famechon, a rip to the body. The shoulders are working overtime in the clinches. Famo's going to have a sore head. He's taken plenty of right crosses and right hooks. A right to the body by Harada.
Jimmy Carruthers just observed that Harada's using his shoulder quite a bit there, Jim.
Well, Famo's been giving him a bit of corner both ways because I've seen them do it. Oh, good, beautiful left to the face by Famechon then. Harada moves in, 140. Left to go in round 12. 3 rounds after this if it'll see the distance. Well, I don't know. We said early that Harada tired, but he didn't seem to. He's hit Famechon, a beautiful countering left to the head there by Famo as he came up. But Harada didn't go for the head when Famechon was weaving him, ripped to the body, and that was good tactics because the head's too hard to hit when you're up against a fellow's Famo's class in the body, weaving and head movement department. 1 minute 15 seconds to go in round 12. Harada still forcing the pace of the fight. Famechon still on the back move, but he's countered beautifully in this round. Up to date, this is his round. A clinch in centre ring. Harada seems as though he could be tiring, or maybe he's saving his berth for the last 1 or 2 rounds. There's not much in this. The head being used pretty low there. Famo didn't like it one little bit either, and he showed his displeasure. Famechon made the left hook miss. Oh, beautiful left to the head by Famechon. A kidney punch by Harada, and he's brought a few of them off tonight. Harada now appears to be tiring again. Famo starting to bleed a little bit from the right nostril. He's tied Harada up beautifully there. Then Harada made Famechon miss. Famechon keeps looking to his corner for instructions. He's a worried boy, and he fights beautifully. Two instructions. Left to the face by Famechon. 10 seconds left to go. Nice left hook to the head by Famechon. Jab, a beautiful jab, a right hook and a left to the head by Famo. This is Famo's round. The world champion fights back.
Brothers and myself have Famechon winning the 12th round. Now it's back to Jim Taylor.
Round 13, and what a vital round this is going to be, as are each of the last 3 rounds. Not much in this fight. Famechon moves away. Harada after him as he's been right from the word go, and up looks like it's going to be up to the word woe. Right to the body was a good punch by Harada, but too much to the back, says Willie Pett. And that's the first time he's warned Harada about it, and I've mentioned it quite a few times in the call. Left and a left to the head by Famo. Couple of left hooks just over the top of the right of Harada. Johnny Famechon's not going to win this one easily. You can back that in. If he wins it, it's going to be a close decision. And Willie Pett's the only man that can give that decision. A lot rests on him. In a fight that's as close as this has been, there's going to be a disappointed camp, one side of the ring or the other. 2 minutes to go in round 13. When I say break, said Willie Pett, the referee, ex-world champion himself. Jab, jab again goes Famechon. There's definitely a cut on Harada's right eye. It's only a very minor one, but it's there, and Famo has only got 2.5 rounds to work on it. Pett hasn't had an easy fight when one compares it with the Rose Rudgen fight. The right to the body tried by Harada. Famechon moves away again, waiting the chance to counter with the left. Jabs it out. Harada was on the back move. He came back and poked at a left. There was no authority in it whatsoever. Good left to the head there by Harada. Beautiful right cross to the head by Famechon. He doesn't go on with the business. No combination at all was applied. Famechon now doing a little bit of the chasing. It's about the first time in the fight that we've seen Harada on the back move. Whether he's trying to suck him in for the right cross again, I don't know. But it's the first time in the fight that he's gone on the back move. Now he reverts to his normal style, fighting Harada. The Japanese Tiger is in after Famechon once again with rips, hooks, crosses, a lot. Jabbing out the right again. He's getting set to throw that right. Got a slight cut in his right eye, has Harada. 30 seconds to go in round 13 in the world featherweight title for the world at the Sydney Stadium. Harada moves in on Famechon, who moves away and jabs out a right cross with a beautiful punch from berserk. A double jab and a right and another right by Famechon were beautiful combinations and beautifully applied. But still the best punch of the fight has been the right cross round by Harada that floored Famechon. 4 seconds to go in round 13. What a fight it's been, worthy of a world title bout.
Well, Jimmy Carruthers, how do you see it today that Harada must finish on in these last 2 rounds and if he's to win this fight? And so here we are, the dramatic last 2 rounds at the Sydney Stadium of Harada versus Famechon for the World Featherweight Championship.
Round 14, Harada's across the ring again. Famechon immediately on the defensive. 2 short right hooks to the head by Famechon. They were good punches. I think he shocked Harada by throwing the right. He's looked set for the left and painted beautifully with it, and away went the right, and almost 2 jabs to the side of the head, but there was a lot of authority in them. A wrestle. And there's been a bit of shoulder used when they get in the clinches, believe you me. Good jab by Famechon, a good carrying right by Harada. Harada still moving in, pouring in on the champion. The champion's right back with a right cross. And now he's started to come the punch that was almost his undoing in the early stages of the fight. Pip breaks him once more. Harada in with a left and a right. They were good punches. Famechon comes back on a left hook to the head with a good punch from Johnny Famechon, the world featherweight champion. Break, said Willie Pep. Let's go again, he said. The right cross was a wild one, tried by Harada. Famechon still picking his mark, jabbing up the left, waiting to throw the right. He's thrown a few more in the last 2 rounds. A left and a right combination and another left for good punches by Famechon. And at this stage, he's winning this round. There's a minute 48 seconds left to go in round 14. A minute 45 seconds. We're nearly at the end of the World Championship bout. 1 round to go after this. Harada still forcing the pace. Famechon comes out of the corner. Harada trips and forces Famo through the ropes. Step back, said Pip. And that's exactly what they do, and they're into it again. Jab from both the boys. Famechon moves wild. Right cross from Harada. Found its mark once more. Jumping up a bit of a weakness in the champion. That right cross has been a tremendously dangerous punch. A harder puncher could have really settled the fight. Head butt there. His shoulders, heads, elbows, and just about everything being used in the clinches. Harada came off worse than Famechon did there. Famechon moves away. Harada in, ripping to the body. A right to the head by Famechon. Tried the left. Harada's too strong when they get in closer. Ripping away to the body. Famechon comes back and tries a jab. A rip underneath the heart by Famechon. That's a real dead set wrestle. The left from Famechon finds a mark. I thought that Harada was going to throw the right. A beautiful countering left from Famechon. He's finishing on full of fight as a worthy world champion, Johnny Famechon. But what a worthy challenger in the Japanese Tiger fighting Harada. Willie Pep's earned his money tonight. 30 seconds to go in round 14. Harada moves in. The left hand of Famechon is going to work overtime. It has from about round 8 onwards. It's been his greatest point scorer, as it always is. 20 seconds to go. Harada, good right hook. A beautiful hook by Famechon. And a right hook to the head by Famechon. The crowd's all Famo's way. It's an Australian crowd. Beautiful right cross. Harada's in for the kill. The bell finally saved Famo. It's round 14.
Round 14, and there we are. So, there we are. Let's have a look at it on the video disc. The last seconds, the knockdown. Well, in the 14th round, a sensation. Oh, look at that. A right hand over the top. And Famechon is as groggy. He tried to get up immediately. Let's see it again. Bang. What a beautiful punch. Down he goes. Now look at the way his head rolls back. Now watch the way his head drops. That's when a man's really been hurt. Now he gets up and watch how groggy Famechon is. Just look at this, Jimmy. He looks to be in a lot of trouble. Look, he can hardly stand there.
He's gone all right. He's completely. His head hit the canvas very hard and bounced.
Yeah. Rightio. Now let's go back and see the punch again, because that was really the most telling punch of the fight.
Well, he would have won the round probably comfortably, but after that knockdown, I would say you'd have to give the round to...
Right, here we are back live, and there's a dramatic finish, and here's Jim Taylor.
Is there ever? Round 15, the World Featherweight World Featherweight title Famechon in trouble. There's a minute, Prest unable to recover. Harada's going to go for the doctor here, and he's got Famechon in trouble. Famechon was groggy at the end of round 14. He comes back with the right. He's still dropping his left, and Harada's been told to go for the body by his seconds, then throw the right cross. And he's done it beautifully right from the word go. He's gone rip, jab to the body, then tried the right cross. Famechon's made it miss. Famechon's got to keep away. There's not much in the scores. There's a looping right hand tried by Harada. 2 minutes, 27 seconds left to go in the World Championship bout at Sydney Stadium. Anybody's fight. 3 knockdowns to Harada, 1 to Famechon. They clinch. Willie Pep moves in to break them. 2 minutes, 15 seconds. The crowd's at fever pitch. It's anybody's bout. Will the champion retain his title? Will the challenger get up and make ring history to be the 4th man in the world to win 3 world titles, fighting Harada? What a man. No wonder he's a hero in Japan. Famechon's been told, move away. Ambrose Farmer's nearly berserk, telling him to keep away. Get away, Johnny, he's saying. Get away, and so he should. Palmer must reckon he's well ahead on points, but not for 9. It's very, very close. 1 minute, 45 seconds left to go. Harada throws the right again. Famechon slipped inside it.
Here we got ahead on points, Jimmy Carruthers.
Even bout coming up to the last round. This will be the telling one. Who's going to win it? Your guess is as good as ours. Willie Pep's the man that'll make the decision. 1 minute 23 left to go. Famechon, he's recovered now. He throws the right. He's going to have to watch that right coming in from Harada, though. Harada threw it again. Famechon goes to the body. Left and the right to the body by Famechon. 1 minute, 11 seconds left to go. The shoulder's being used. What a fight. What a championship bout this one is. I don't know about you, Ron Casey, but Famechon's a worthy fighter. You've got to agree.
He's all heart.
No worries. He's taken some tremendous punches, and so too has Harada. I'm nearly hoarse with excitement, so is the crowd. It's been a tough battle from go to woe. Harada moves in, throws the left. A rip to the body by Famechon. A rip to the body by Harada. Anybody's battle. Left hook to the head. Harada. Now watch him throw the right. Harada will come up and throw the right for sure. He's putting combinations together. 36 seconds left to go. It's anybody's bout. Harada being too strong. The bull's too strong for Famechon when they get in a clinch like that. Ambrose Palmer's nearly going berserk and he's in the corner of his ring. A left and a left. The right cross thrown by Harada. 22 seconds left to go. 20 seconds left to go. Harada and Famechon, anybody's world championship this one. I'm not going to pick it. I'm glad I'm not Willie Pep. There can't be a knockout now. There's 9 seconds left to go. 7 left to go. Harada comes in. Famechon fights him back. 3 seconds left to go. And here it goes, a bow.
The decision is a draw. The fight is finished here at Sydney Stadium. And the World Featherweight Championship, the decision is a draw. A draw. Johnny Famechon and fighting Harada at the Sydney Stadium before the draw. Here is the Japanese manager, the police, and Mickey Duff checking Willie Pep's scorecard. Now that was Pep's decision announced. This could be reversed if there's some miscalculation and there's something wrong in the addition. Because in the press conference, you will remember that we had on Channel 9 that Pep's decision was only as he totaled the card. If his card or his additions are incorrect, the titles could still be lost by Famechon. So don't go away, folks. Anything could happen. They're checking the card now. There's Famechon, there's Harada being cheered, and the police and Harada's manager are checking the scorecard of Willie Pep.
Well, I asked Willie Pep, you know, how he made the decision. He said, I couldn't split them. They're both worthy champions and they both deserve to be in there tonight. And from an ex-world champion and regarded as one of the best, what a rap that is and what a fight.
Here is the announcement by the stadium itself. That is Mickey Duff in centre screen with the scorecard. That is a Japanese pressman checking it, and Ray Connolly, the official announcer here at Sydney Stadium, is standing next to Mickey Duff. They're checking the scorecard, and there might be a sensation, but I doubt it. I think the decision will remain a draw. On centre screen now is a radio announcer speaking to Richie Anyuri, one of the Japanese representatives from QG Television. They're still checking that scorecard. Famechon seems a little bit upset that the crowd is booing him. And he's saying, well, what can I do? What can I do? And such a game performance, it's a terrible thing that they're booing him. Here is the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, after an official checking of the referee's scorecard, Johnny Famechon